Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about passive income versus active income. So a lot of people do get this confused. They think that, oh, real estate is a passive income stream. You're not going to have to put in any work. You're not going to have to put in any effort. That is absolutely false. You see, I've been blessed to where, for the most part, I don't have to do too much. Maybe I have to do some gardening. Maybe I have to do some landscaping. Maybe I have to call a repairman or a handyman to fix a thing here or there. But for the most part, I don't have to do too much when it comes to rental properties. I don't have to do many evictions, although there are some that I do have to do, and I do have to put my foot down and go out there and facilitate. However, for the most part, all of those things can be managed. There's already systems in place. That's why you have deposits. That's why you have, rental insurance. That's why you have all these other things in place. But again, if you don't follow those steps, if you don't follow those procedures, you will ultimately fail. And I see a lot of people who get into real estate thinking it's an investment. Sometimes it's a business for you more than an investment. And in business, you don't want to take all your cash flow, all your profits, and just start spending it willy-nilly. Because then when you have repairs that are needed, when you have things that you need to adjust for and account for, you're not able to do it because you've been spending money that you thought you would not need, you thought were just for your fun, you thought was just for you, but in fact it was for the business, right? And now we have our passive income streams that are truly passive, right? Because again, in real estate, it can be passive, especially if you have a property manager, you have funds allocated to you, maybe 20% allocated to you, 80% towards the property. You'll probably never have a bad real estate investment career doing such. But again, people are probably looking for more cash flow to themselves rather than just 20%. And so, again, the numbers are all relative, whether you own the house or whether you have a mortgage on it. It's all relative. But again, it's putting systems in place that would truly, truly help you to be the best version of yourself. You see, McDonald's is an active investment for some people who may have to work the business, who may have to prioritize that business, who may have to have all hands on deck in that business. And to billionaires, it may be a passive investment where they have absolutely no action needed on their part in order for them to achieve wealth and equity. And so it really just depends on what scale of the game you're in and where you're headed to, in which a business can become passive or remain active for you. Stocks can be passive like it is for me. For the most part, again, I say for the most part because I do analyze my holdings at least once a year and mostly twice a year. I analyze my holdings. In November, there's been a big run up in the stock market. I won't lie to you. I've been reaping a lot of benefits. In the last 2 days, I was up $1,000 in the stock market. And so it makes me wonder, should I have invested all of the money that I had planned to invest in December now in November before it started to go back up? But again, I'm going to stick to my strategy. I believe that it will go down a little bit more in December, in the winter months. And so I do believe that I'll still be able to reap the benefits of that. Now, again, stocks for me is extremely passive. I don't have to worry about other people. I just have to worry about the businesses and businesses that have been around a long time with an incredible track record. And so to me, stocks can be extremely passive. When you talk about Series I bonds, now that's also extremely passive. You're looking at something credible. You're looking at something like the government that is just going to continue to give. In the real estate sense, what would be similar to that is a long-term tenant, someone who also doesn't bother you too much. And I say too much because there's always something. But in real estate, it would be a long-term tenant. That's why you see reduced rents for those who have been around maybe 4, 5, 6 years. And when I say reduce, it just means that it didn't go up or it didn't go up much. And the reason for that is because it was less headache. And some people will take a loss in order to achieve peace of mind rather than money itself. Now, that's different for everyone. Some people will value money more than peace of mind. Some people will say, you know what? I don't care about the turnover. I want the highest dollar for what my property is worth. And that's absolutely fine. But just understand that some people may be pushed out due to cost. And that is what it is. That's just how life is. And so if you're willing to do that, then I'm not going to say you'll have high turnover, but what we consider high turnover is if a tenant stays less than 2 years, that's typically considered high turnover. 2 years or more is typically low turnover. So with that being said, when people say they make more money than me, that might not be true at all. But if you say you earn more money than me, that may be true. Because let's say you work a W-2 job and you make $200,000 a year. You earn $200,000 a year. I would say that you do earn more money than me. But if we're talking about passive income and active income, who makes more money is now the question. So if someone comes up to me, they're big, boasting, and think that they're living large, and they're like, oh yeah, I earn $200,000 a year. I earn more money than you. I'll say, absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. But the difference is that on that 200,000, you have to pay an exorbitant amount of taxes. Whereas maybe I only make 180,000 a year. But notice the difference wasn't earn, but make. And when you make something, it can be passive and it can have some tax benefits. For example, real estate has tax benefits, stocks have tax benefits. And so using this to my advantage, I can definitely pay significantly less in taxes, if not any taxes at all. And last year I didn't pay any taxes at all. And so, a lot of people found that controversial. A lot of people think that that is taboo. But listen, all of our politicians do it. All the rich do it. If you want to be like that, then you'll do it too. And if you don't want to be like that, then hey, it's your life. Live it the way you want to, right? Again, this is a judgment-free zone. I don't judge anybody, and I hope that I'm not being judged either. And so with that being said, you have to decide for yourself, what do you want? Do you want passive income? Do you want active income? Do you want something that is truly passive or something that can become passive? Do you want to earn a lot of money or do you want to make a lot of money? See, I'm on the camp of I want to make a lot of money. And because of that, I invest in things that make me money rather than me earning it. And my money is making me money, right? And so because I've earned money, it now makes me money. That's what I wanted to get across in this video. And if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.